But sir, why is you spoke of nuclear program and ballistic missiles program? The talks that were held between the two sides on February 6 remain was not very conclusive. So why is Iran so hell bent on protecting its ballistic missile program?
They're ready to negotiate on their nuclear program,
Yeah.
and they said they can come down in terms of nuclear enrichment to below 60%. But what is that like ballistic missiles ko leke why they're so hell bent?
I think that will be, in my view, committing harakiri.
Okay.
That will be a suicide pact if they agree to removing the ballistic missile. Because that means countries which are adversarially disposed towards them, for instance, Israel, they can continue to bomb them, they can continue to hammer them with whatever instrument, and they will have no possibility whatsoever to be able to launch missiles on Israel, because that is, or for that matter, launch missiles on many of the US bases in the region.
Right.
And that is one of the biggest reasons, matter of concern, as far as the United States is concerned. That is also one of the reasons why Bibi Netanyahu has been, meaning after Trump has come, I think he's been there about 6, 7, 8 times.
Yeah.
And that is basically to keep Trump on his side and to make sure that the pressure on Iran is sustained, and on all these issues. For it, as of course, as far as the nuclear program is concerned, nuclear enrichment is concerned, that is an existential threat as far as Israel is concerned. Also, as far as the missiles are concerned, because we know that last time when there was this conflict and Iran had launched more than 300 missiles onto Israel, many of them found their way, or at least a few of them, I'll not say many, a few of them found their way. But then Israel is such a small territory. Israel is such a small country. If it lands somewhere in Tel Aviv or Haifa or any of the other places, then the potential to cause damage is huge. As compared to that, if you look at Iran, Iran is a big, geographical space, and also in terms of population, etc. Meaning it has that huge human asset also. So Israel might be launching so many missiles, but the damage it will be able to inflict on Iran will be significant, will be substantial. But proportionately, if Iran were to able have this capability of launching all these missiles on Israel, then of course it will be very, very difficult. And the last point you mentioned, you are right. What Iran has said, that from 60% they are willing to bring it down to 20%. But then what the United States is demanding, or at least some of the extreme, Republican congressmen and senators, what they are demanding is that it should be 0%.
0%,
They should not have the possibility of enrichment at all. So this is also something that Iran doesn't want to do. And, your question as to why did the negotiations on 6th of February in Muscat, why did they not yield results? Because, the position of some of the negotiators in US is that it should be 0%, and Iran has, categorically rejected that position.
So you talked about those 300 projectiles which were sent. I guess not all of them were missiles. They were drones
Rockets,
also.
rockets and
Drones. And one thing which Iranian media is right now doing is they're doing a lot of propaganda regarding their drone programs, the Shahid drone family. So do you think that these, apart from the ballistic missiles, they have, because ballistic missiles are very expensive. It's like a drone is perhaps a 1/10 or even less, of compared to a proper ballistic missile. So do you think that drone equation is also something, because what we are seeing in Russia, Ukraine also, the kamikaze drone usage. So do you think that drone is also going to be a very crucial part of this entire equation?
I think so. Yeah, drones have definitely emerged as a very significant and very lethal form of, instrument weapon in the warfare. And particularly, it started a few years ago, I think in 2022, with the Armenia, Azerbaijan. That is when the Turks gave the drones to Azerbaijan,
Azerbaijan.
and they were able to use it with devastating effect and impact. So here also now Shahid drones are being supplied by Iran to Russia also for the Russia-Ukraine conflict. So here also they have been able to perfect, they have been able to master that technology of manufacturing these drones. And definitely, if push comes to shove and something starts happening, then definitely they will be drones are going to be put to great use. But I'm sure from on the other side also, they will be equally well prepared to deal with all these issues. I think the Golden Dome that they have, the missiles, not the Golden Dome is for Mr. Trump.
For the Trump.
Yes,
Okay,
that is the Greenland. So but Israel's dome itself, that they have. I don't think the missiles might be powerful enough to go through to pierce, but drones. I think they should be able to.
And
deal
I
with
think
that.
now the IDF also added the laser dome also, the
Yes.
new tech they've inducted on several fronts. I think on the northern side of their border they have started using that.